Alright, so I normally don't do these types of videos, but I got something that was quite kind of rare, or at least I think it's rare in this Thomas and Friends box set here, which is Steam Engine Stories box set, which supposed to contain 3 releases in it, which are Come By the Veils, Tales from the Tracks, and Track Stars, which is Season 8 release and 2 Season 9 releases. Yes, and yeah, so I never thought I would get this box set because I already owned the releases inside it, but there was something in it that made me want to pick it up. And as I've owned this for about a day now, because I got this off eBay about yesterday, yeah, I noticed some errors in it. Like one, if you look at this description for Tales from the Tracks, that's not the same description that is on the back of it here. Let me just grab the original DVD off for comparison's sake and compare that to this. That's not right. Instead, it's a shorter version of the Milkshake Muddles description on the back here. If I grab that real quick here and compare it to the two, you can see there. This is just a shorter version of this, which that got me thinking: was Milkshake Muddles gonna be in this box set originally, or not? I don't know. I don't know all the stories behind this box set, but that's not what I'm talking about this here. What I am talking about is inside of it, because one of these titles is not in here, and one of them that is in here has something in it that I have never seen before. So let's pull out the releases from the box set, put it over there, and first one of all, Percy's Ghostly Trick is in there, even though that's not right. That shouldn't be in there. I don't know what's up with that. Because I already own this. Plus, I already own this release, so I don't even need this copy, because it's a copy I own. Got many years back here, which is pretty much the same as that. That it came in a one train bonus pack with a new style of Thomas. Yes, and it even has the same booklet inside, just different case. That's the only difference there. And before I show the last one off there, and it got Track Stars in here, which, it's quite nice that this was in here, because at least it got something in there that was accurate. And I was actually surprised that you included the original release here even with its booklet, because here's the copy I owned for a while back here, which is pretty much the same except no booklet in it, and it also, the disc has the FBI warning stamped over Thomas's face in the 20th Century Fox logo, when this one doesn't. So that's interesting. So I'm probably just gonna take these two booklets and put it in here and swap the disc out. Switch the discs out, because there was really no difference between them, really. But now for the main thing that I wanted to talk about, which is the biggest surprise out of all of them, and that is this. Yeah, Come By the Veils, but there's something different about this here. Because you can notice, it's got a slipcover on it, and I have never seen a copy of this with a slipcover, because every time I've seen this, it was either in that box set or just like this here, and it's the copy I've had for many years now, about 5 or close to 5 actually. So yeah, I've owned that one for quite a while. I've got it at Half Price Books. When I saw this made me really want to buy it. So it says up on the top here, preschool favorites with this lime green outline with some bubbles or circles around it. Why did I say bubbles? And if you notice, there was a little residue on there because there was a Walmart sticker on this, and I managed to peel most of it off. Just did not get some of the residue off, unfortunately. But I did a good job nonetheless, so it's barely noticeable. But other than that, it's pretty much the exact same cover on the front, just a little smaller to make room for the outline. Anyway, on the side, got the Hit Entertainment logo, got portrait of Cartoon Thomas. But not like a kind of a smaller portrait than how the Lionsgate does their portraits. Like it's not as tall as it normally is, and distributed by 20th Century Fox. So they reprinted this with a slipcover. We go into the back here. It's on different side comparison's sake, it's like that. And the back is quite different as well, because if you notice, the backgrounds are different. This one's just one colored background, but this one's just a sky background. And if you notice, the ledger Thomas is puffing along here. It's actually cut off right here, as you can at the bottom right there, as you can see. Well, this one you can see more of the rocks on the bottom. But other than that, it's basically the exact same thing. Oh, and also it says this on the top, preschool fun for your little one. And before this, it's just a slipcover. So, because if we take it off here, here's what it looks like underneath. If again, I don't know how rare this thing is, but this is the first time I've ever seen this, and there's probably someone else out there that has this slipcover. But yeah, if you have it, comment down below if you do. And if this is your first time seeing it, then and surprise, see. But yeah, underneath that, it's just an original 2006 DVD printing thing here. You can see this is the one I had before. This is the one that's in there. It's pretty much exactly the same for the most part, even all the way down to the disc. So yeah, that's pretty much the difference between this and what here. You just get the slipcover. And another thing too is if we get a little closer shot here, you can see it's dated 2007. So I'm guessing this was released in 2007 or something, because or maybe even 2008, because it has to be one of those 2 years, because this was put out by 20th Century Fox after all, and they had the rights for about 3 years, to 2006 to 2008. So that's basically what was in here. Basically what is in that for the most part right here, which yeah, it's a nice slipcover overall. It's not embossed, unfortunately, but what are you gonna do about that? Not much, probably. And yeah, so yeah, when it goes slipcover, I'm gonna be keeping this here, and who knows if I'll find another one. If I do, I'll send it a link to Movie and Game Lover 98. That is if you're watching this, so shout out to you. If I ever find one with these slipcovers again, and I'll try to see if I can send it to you, and really appreciate a shout out whenever that you get your hands on one at some point. But yeah, I don't know if you can find this by itself, because how I found it was in the box set here. So you might want to check Steam Engine Stories box set if you want to find one of these. But other than that, then that's all I really know of this thing here. And again, I don't know if this thing's rare or not. If it is rare, then I own something rare in my Thomas collection here. And one more thing too is that I do want to do an update on my Thomas and Friends DVD collection at some point, but I want to wait till I get my hands on the rest of the Thomas DVDs I want to get it, and then do an update, because yeah, I just want to get my hands on the rest of them once I really want to get. before I do an update, okay, which will include this box set, slipcover, and would not include an extra copy of this or that, because I already owned one and there's one in this box set here, and luckily the slipcover can't fit in the box set here if I just take out that and then just slide it in like that. Here's how it will look. A little strange seeing that there, but it does look cool nonetheless to see this with a slipcover, obviously, because who else is gonna... yeah, never mind. I don't know what I'm going on here. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. But yeah, that's really what I really wanted to talk about. See, just wanting to know if this is a real slipcover or not. I didn't show it here because I've never seen anyone talk about this before here. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I'll see you all next time for whatever comes next. Probably my next Let's Play or so, which will be on Cars the Video Game.